All right, we are shifting our gears from Game of Thrones content to college sports content. So I figured we'd start by kind of doing the easiest quiz we possibly could in terms of college sports, and that's logos. So I have a Sporkle quiz set up here. NCAA FBS logos. For those of you unaware, FBS is the Football Bowl Series. It's the top tier of football in the United States. Usually, the NCAA is split into Division III, Division II, and Division I, with the exception of some sports only having one division or only having two divisions. But football, because it's such a broad sport and the competition is so high, Division One has two separate tiers of football: the Football Championship Series and the Football Bowl Series. So the Football Bowl Series is going to be the top of the top tier football teams in the country. There's 130 here, and we are going to try to name all of the logos. So feel free to play along. This is by Michael Trojan Now, Trojan OWS. Starting now. Oregon State, Beavers. Army, Black Knights. That is the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. That is, I think that's the alternate logo for Pittsburgh. Yeah. Duke, Blue Devils. Memphis Tigers. Mississippi State. Bulldogs. Texas Christian Horned Frogs. Illinois, Fighting Illinois. The Louisiana at it's not Monroe because that's the Warhawks. Where is their main campus? Louisiana. It's not Baton Rouge because that's LSU. Where do they play out of? University of Louisiana Lafayette. No. Louisiana. Is that not what I typed the first time? I guess not. Ohio State Buckeyes. Missouri Tigers. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That is Miami, Ohio. Redhawks. Tennessee Volunteers. Liberty Flames. Oklahoma State Cowboys. Oh, that is... That's not Alabama. Oh, that's Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech. Cincinnati Bearcats. Miami, Florida. Syracuse Orange. Florida State Seminoles. Oklahoma. Ohio University. Ooh. Good question. With those colors and that logo, it's not Louisiana Monroe, is it? It is. Okay, interesting. I'm glad we named that earlier because that would not have been in my head otherwise. Arizona State Sun Devils. California Golden Bears. Cal Berkeley, I guess. Iowa Hawkeyes. Loading. San Jose State Spartans. New Mexico Lobos. Georgia State Panthers. Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Utah State Utes. No, those are the Aggies. That is, I have a buddy who goes here. That is Northern Illinois Huskies. Arkansas Razorbacks. UMass Minutemen. UCLA. A lot of these are the alternate logos. That's why it's kind of tripping me up. UCLA Bruins. Penn State. Michigan State. Louisiana Tech. That's probably why I keep spelling Louisiana wrong. Mississippi. Western Michigan. Also an alternate logo. Akron. Akron. Utah. Those are the Utes. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Michigan Wolverines. Purdue Boilermakers. Marshall Thundering Herd. Eastern Michigan Eagles. UNLV Rebels. University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern. These are kind of hard, actually. East Carolina. I didn't think 130 would be like some... That's Old Dominion. Like FBS, I'm thinking I know all of them because they're like huge football schools. Some of these are not, but they still have prominent football teams. That is University of Texas, El Paso. Alabama, top tier football. Kent State Golden Flashes. Ooh. Is that UCF? Yeah, alternate logo. Troy Trojans. Arizona Wildcats. Vanderbilt Commodores. Navy Midshipmen. University of South Florida. Air Force. Louisville. Ball State. Hawaii. Temple. Florida Gators. Colorado State. One of my favorite campuses in the country. University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Clemson. Virginia. Boston College. Houston. That is Arkansas State. Fresno State, or California State University at Fresno. Southern Methodist University in Dallas. Bowling Green University, and I can never remember if Bowling Green University is in Kentucky or Ohio. That is New Mexico State. That is Texas Tech. That is the alternate logo, and a very odd one at that, of Louisiana State. Southern California. That is Tulane. Northwestern. Appalachian State. Texas. Horns out, baby. Florida International. Yes. North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Rice. Florida Atlantic. Oregon. Wyoming. Ooh, gosh. That is South Alabama. Washington State. Coastal Carolina University. The Chanticleers, which I guess is a type of rooster. Washington Huskies. That's where Brett Favre went. South Carolina. Indiana Hoosiers. University of Alabama at Birmingham. It'd be cooler if they were called the Dragons. They're not. They're called the Blazers. Texas State. There is a Texas State, by the way. Wisconsin. North Carolina State. Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey. Texas A and M. San Diego State University. San Diego State. Middle Tennessee State. I almost went there. Kentucky. Georgia. Georgia. I can't spell Georgia right. I keep putting the O before the E. Nebraska. Cornhuskers. University of Texas at San Antonio. Brigham Young University. The Mormon School. North Texas. Connecticut. Baylor. The Sept of Baylor. I thought we were done with Game of Thrones content. Stanford. Virginia Tech. The Hokies. They have a horrible color scheme. Colorado. That's where Deion Sanders coaches. Wake Forest. Another one that hasn't loaded. Toledo. That is Maryland Terrapins. Central Michigan Chippewas. Auburn. West Virginia. Kansas State. Iowa State. Buffalo. State University of New York at Buffalo. So we're missing 3 with pictures. And going off context clues, one of these is going to be Kansas. And the other ones are going to be, which ones haven't we named yet? Of like the major American colleges. Kansas, Oklahoma State, Missouri State. How about this one? Missouri State. No. Okay. Is Tennessee State a D1 FBS school? Tennessee State. Apparently not. We got South Florida. We got Central Florida. Did we get North Florida? Okay, that's not on here either. We got Stanford. How about Nevada regular? Did we already do that one? Must have. Got both Arizonas. We got both New Mexicos. How about Boise State? I thought we were still missing one. I guess not. Well, we got all of them. So if you played along and you got at least 67%, then props to you, because that is the average score. As someone who's really into sports and who has grown a liking to college sports because there's so many flippin' teams, that would be why I know all of these logos. I'm going to try to do maybe like an FCS one if I can find. That one's going to be significantly harder because they're lesser known teams. But thank you for playing along. Like, share, subscribe, do what you got to do. If you enjoy what we do on this channel, feel free to join us all the time. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday for the college sports live stream.